Yo, what's good? By the way, thank you for the birthday wishes on my actual birthday. It is unfortunately not my birthday anymore. Pog. Anyways, um, hi Quokey, hi Uriel, hi Kit, helloing everybody. Good evening. I will say this: I planned on having alcohol with me. I forgot to put it in the fridge last night, so it is not cold. Which means we're not drinking alcohol, at least not at the moment. We're sticking with the good old I don't have a cold Dr. Pepper with me. This is empty. Fuck. um anyways, yo, what up? Hold on. Let's get some tunes here. Chester Entertainment Cheese voice. Poggers. Oh god. I could not imagine fucking Chuck E. Cheese like saying poggers. That'd probably be terrifying. Wait. Where is Welcome back to the annual tradition of every time I start a stream, I forget to set up the next playlist. Where? Okay, actually, legitimately, where is it? Where did I put it? Here it is. Is that it? Yeah, this is it. Okay. Oh, hold up. Alright, holding. I am indeed doing the holding. Another thing, too. I wanted to do... The original plan, by the way, is that I did want to do a sort of like tip-a-thon kind of thing, but I'm so low energy right now because I've had such a long week, and because my birthday fell on a Wednesday, and it was like 2 days after fucking daylight savings ended. I just, everything fucking, I'm just tired. I have everything in one 17-hour playlist. I do not have that. I am too organized. And by that I mean if there's a song in the wrong place, it is just gonna drive me insane. So I just I have my things categorized by genre, by band, by like anything. And of course I have like other playlists that I've just like straight up saved that other people have made, and I categorize those. But other than that, I also just realized something. I forgot to open up my stream labels. That's what I was missing. Oops. Alright, we got it now. We're good. Because I think now we're at 169 followers. If it'll update, which I think it... yeah, now it updated. So, yeah. See, it does that for me. I just skip a lot. That's fair. But I hope... Yeah, 169. Guys, if we get to 220, I will do a You Laugh, You Lose, where I will drink every time I laugh. Guys, thoughts on 200 followers? And speaking of 200, actually, it's about to hit 300. The green screen submission is at 300 views, or last I checked it was 299. And I've noticed that I've gotten a major spike in my subscribers, and we're already almost at 200 subscribers, which is fucking huge. 220 or 200? I meant to say 200. If we get to 200 followers, we will do the You Laugh You Lose drinking stream. Yeah, there's just a lot. Dude, there's so much happening that I can't keep track of anything anymore. Like, the video just keeps getting views, and I don't know why. Like, at this point, I'm surprised it hasn't stopped. Also, helloing Baskin. Welcome in. It's like, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if it just, you know, eventually does stop. You know, now that it's been, like, almost... I think next week it'll be a month. No, it'll be the week after. But, you know, it's doing good, though. And then, I had... So here's another thing. I'm still working on the video regarding all of the, like, the behind-the-scenes stuff. All the stuff that I streamed, you know, of me making the submission. That video is gonna be coming out at the end of the month, because, I've been really busy. So I had a really tight, deadline last week, and I had to fucking grind to finish it. Came out great. And then I haven't gotten any work this week. This week has been more relaxed, which gave me a little bit more time to edit, but I've just been so exhausted because daylight savings is a fucking bitch, let me tell you. I've never felt more tired than I have now because we lost a fucking hour. It's just so bad. Fuck daylight savings. I hate it. I'm so glad that they're getting rid of it next year. But I also know it's gonna fuck up my sleep schedule even more than it already is. My sleep is so scuffed. Too dark for me? That's what I'm saying! It's only 6:30. No, it's almost 7 o'clock. My phone is ringing. Chat, please hold for one moment. Vibe out. Okay, I'm back. Um, boy. I have a pet peeve, really quick. Chat, do y'all hate it when you're, like, you know, home alone, but, you know, you live with somebody, or you live with family, or something like that, and when you're the only person in the house, you're told, hey, somebody's at the door, go unlock it for them, and they're not even fucking- I forgot I'd stretch on. They're not even fucking there. Actually obnoxious. I don't know why I hate when that happens, because I end up waiting there thinking, where are they? Like, I all the time, please, because it's happened 3 times now. So, my mom called me because she's out at the store at the moment, and she said, hey, my friend's at the door, he wants to come in, you know, and wait for me when I get back, could you let him in? And I said, sure, I'll do that. And so I went to go, you know, unlock the door, made sure he got in okay. He wasn't there. I sat there waiting for at least 5 minutes. Was not there, so the door is just unlocked. He can let himself in. If we get robbed, we get robbed. we say fuck it at this point. I literally wait at the door like a fucking dog. I always wait at the door because I just want to make sure that, one, my cat doesn't run outside because he's not supposed to be an outdoor cat. He's strictly an indoor cat. 2, I want to make sure that, you know, he locks the door behind him when he comes in, or just making sure he has everything okay. You know, like a good, you know, house, you know, guest. House robbing stream. Chat, I get my house robbed live on stream, but nobody gets to see it because it's just my PNG tuber. It's gonna be like the whole fucking it's gonna be the Whataburger scenario all over again. Also, thank you for the birthday wishes, fucking Ethan. Thank you. Yeah, by the way, fucking, to anybody that told me happy birthday on my actual birthday, you're a real one. Because I got, like, a lot of birthday messages. Like, my Twitter was just exploding. Twist, it's a stream snipe. Could you imagine, like, IRL streaming in your own house, and then in the process, somebody else is, like, stream sniping, and is like, I'm gonna rob you because of it? Actually, I'm pretty sure that has happened. You two said you did something amazing today? Yo, do you want to tell us about it? Please share with the class. I'm interested. Oh, speaking of YouTubes, yes, if for anybody wondering, I am gonna be getting myself the Frucket. I'm getting myself the Frucket YouTubes because I fucking love frogs, okay? If it wasn't obvious, I love frogs. Of course I'm getting it. And I may get soups as well, I'm not sure. I gotta kind of think wisely on what I want to get. Spooky and Rack did an amazing job on design. Ooh. Ooh, wait, so... okay, you piqued my interest. I assume because of, like, I assume there's, like, a reason why you can't tell me strictly what it is, but I can't wait to see it when it comes, you know, out or anything like that. Because now I'm very interested to see what you're talking about. Also, I forgot to pull my chat back up on my phone, just in case we switch over, but... I don't think we're gonna be doing any games tonight. I don't know just yet. Oh, the Frucket? Okay, I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, no, it's fucking... Spooky did a really good job on it, and honestly, like, Dude, if they confirm that the McNasty plushie is a real thing, like, I'm just gonna go broke, okay? I'm gonna do it. I love the box, man, alright? I'm a sucker for that. And I'm a sucker for plushies. Like, anything that's just, like, a figurine or a plush, yeah, damn Skippy, I'm gonna get my hands on it. Like, I already have this giant fucking pufferfish plushie that nobody can see, but I have it. And it is so soft and so comfortable. The McNasty plush is real? Yo, wait a minute. I'm glad that I have a good job now, because otherwise I would be struggling to make ends meet if I'm gonna be having this much of a problem buying merchandise. But I like supporting, you know, companies, and I like supporting the boys as well. So, you know, it really be like that sometimes. I have the Smitty plush. Oh man, I wish I had the Smitty plush. I really do. I wish that he would re-release it in some way, because I love that thing so much, and I missed out on it twice. The first time I missed out on it was like when he first started, you know, selling them, and then they sold out really quickly. And then the second time was when he restocked the original and then started selling the milk carton. And then I missed out on both of those because those were in stock for a long time. And I had asked my brother to get it, to, you know, as like a gift for me for Christmas. And he forgot about it. And then after a while, I was like, well, okay, it's still available. If I save up, you know, just a little bit of my money that I get from like other commissions, which at the time I was doing art commissions, I was like, I could probably save up enough. And then eventually I did, and I saved up more than enough. And when I checked the site, sold out. And I was in so much pain because I had realized that it had been 6 months since I had asked my brother to buy it for me. And then when I saw that it was no longer available, I just fucking fell to my knees. It was just sad. I can show you on what you two sent me. I sent it in Twitter DMs. Hey, wait a minute. Hold on. Guys, I'm getting hashtag intel from YouTube's content concept designer himself. Hold up. Let me see this. If Twitter would load faster, that'd be kind of cool. Wait, new message request? What the fuck is this? Hold on. Your message requests are empty. Why did it tell me I had some then? Okay, that's cool. Yo, wait a minute. What is... Ooh, wait, that looks so... Oh, that's really cute, actually. So wait, are they getting ready to sell those? So when are we getting a value too? We're getting a value twos the second I get my cardboard play button on my other channel. No, actually, it's better yet, we're getting... Chat, we're getting the value twos the second Puffer gets unverified on Twitter. Mark my words. Oh, wait, that McNasty plush actually does look cool. I know it's just like a blurred photo, but god damn it, that looks so cute. It's such an amazing beanie. It looks adorable. Like, damn, I want that, and I don't even wear beanies. Oh my god, this hoodie is getting so hot. The perks of Puffer merch. It is like extremely comfortable. The cons. It's fucking hot. I gotta take this shit off because it is... Oh no. I'm dying here. I'm like melting. I don't know when they're going to release it, but I'm happy this was a gift for YouTubers. That is a W, honestly. Alright, hoodie's off. And I'm just going to not fold this up. I'm gonna just kind of hang it off the back of my chair, because I have a feeling I'm gonna get cold later. Alright. But... Hold on. My phone fell asleep because I got off the chat. Alright, hold on. Let me just do a thing here where I pull the chat back up on my phone. Just in case I tab out of anything. Yeah, there we go. Legitimately, though. I don't know if I'll ever... Because it's one of those things where I don't want my quote-unquote ego that doesn't even fucking exist to be huge or anything, but getting a figurine like a YouTube's or something would be so dope. It's mostly because, I don't know, as a content creator myself, trying to, you know, officially focus on content creation again after not focusing on it for, like, what was it? 3 years? Basically going on like a 3 or 4 year hiatus. It's kind of weird getting back into it and being met with like a lot of positivity from it, especially because of the community I'm in now. It's still kind of like hard to wrap my head around. I'm going to get on a ride, so I'll be gone for a while. Have fun. Yeah, I saw you were at Knott's Berry Farm, so you know what? Have fun, Kit. Thank you for reminding me I need to design that plush concept of you. Can you send me your character sheet? I don't have an official character sheet. I did ask my friend to make a rep for me, though. I can... You know what? Really quick, let me DM him to get that, because... it's like jokes and stuff like that, where I say, yeah, totally, you know, merch coming soon, TM. And it's always for jokes and giggles, but it's never actually serious. But... it's one of those things where I one day want to get to that level. Okay, I've DM'd my, my artist who makes my stuff. Which, yeah, by the way, new profile picture for anybody that didn't notice. Courtesy of my, my PNG tuber artist. And we also got a new banner, too. Just a lot of new things, honestly. I saw it, looks amazing. Thank you. It came out so cute. Like, I love it. No way I missed the start of the stream. You haven't missed much, honestly. Like, you've barely missed anything. We're just talking about, U2s and merch and whatnot, which, speaking of which, I'm thinking of... when it comes down to merch, I am thinking of, like, redoing some stuff here and there. Because, I don't know, I'm trying to think of, like, branding now, for the most part. Like, I want to start at least small, but not huge. I'm gonna be so broke. You already bought, like, the stickers off my Redbubble. Oh, hold on one moment. Chat, please hold. Chat, you're not gonna believe who just fucking arrived at the door. It was the guy that I was waiting for. My mom's friend finally showed up, guys. We didn't get robbed. Also, yeah, Ethan did. It's the robber! Guys, I actually just got robbed. He stole my merch. They had freaking beanies. Actually, Born, they're not released yet, but all I know is I may buy it when it does. They're still in the making. Yeah, they're still in the making. My artist, as a response to me asking for the character sheet, said heem, and I don't understand what that means. Chat, do you want to decipher what heem means? 'Yeah, I don't think I got an answer for that. I don't know. I'm just staring at a chat like, what the fuck does this even mean? There... I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either. I can't translate. Oh, he's trying to send it. It's just not sending. "1,000% thrown into poverty, gonna be homeless with 29 beanies." Oh my god. God, honestly, with the amount of YouTubes I've seen coming out lately, and a lot of them being really neat ones that I want, I'm just like, oh man, I've been having to, like, control, like, a lot of my spending. Like, I just, like, the only thing I know I'm getting this month, alone is gonna be the Fruckit U2s. And it's only because of one thing. I didn't get the original Blarg U2s when it dropped. I missed out on it. So I want to get my hands on this one because it'll be one of the first Blarg U2s that I get. And then, of course, oh, that's right. Droid is releasing a plushie soon. Oh, man. Alright, I'm going broke. Everybody say thank you to Carter for giving me a job because I'm going broke after this. It's doing a Black Friday contest again. Winners get to have a custom figure and or plush on the 21st of the... I read that as 20... of this month. I could not read that because of the TH. I'm gonna have 2 hair guys in my house. So wait, hold on. Ethan, is that why you were asking me for my ref? For my character sheet? Cause, I'm gonna fail next to you. Oh, man. Chat, if I ever get a U2's, for the love of God, just buy it. Because it's never gonna happen again. It's gonna be a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Oh wait, I'm dumb. My friend already sent the character sheet and just pinned it. I'm stupid. I'll take 40. Hold on, chat. I am going to... Here. Ethan, I'm gonna send this to you over Discord if that's okay. Slams credit card on table. Oh god, it opened up Chrome. Oh no. Oh god. Internet, please. Alright. I know, my internet's screaming because I opened up Chrome and it was the fucking wrong profile in the same time. So, let me just do this thing. Do this thing. Where is... There you are. Message, and do that thing. There it is. Go crazy. Knock yourself out. That and or just for fun and practice. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, go crazy with that, honestly. I love, and here's the thing too, I want to say this. I love seeing fan art of, like, my characters and stuff like that. I got such amazing fan art from Born on my birthday, which is really cute. And, I don't know, every time I receive fan art in, like, small quantities, it just makes my day for some reason. Time to draw a plush concept now. I'll be back in 30 minutes or so. Have fun. But, yeah, like, I love seeing fan art. I love seeing, like, anything that's just made, like, out of love. Because, I remember a few years ago, I moderated for... Well, and I still moderate for her now, but my friend Lysa, and obviously she and I met in the Detroit Become Human community under Brian Deckhart, who is Connor's actor. And in that whole niche, because Lysa had gained a small following thanks to Brian raiding her channel one day, a lot of people there knew me as Lysa's mod, and during a game of Jackbox, one of her followers had noticed that I said, hashtag mods deserve fan art too, followed by the JK, we don't deserve it. And like 2 weeks later, I got the cutest fan art that I had ever seen. And it involved a lot of concepts of, like, my character in different outfits. One of them was a Detroit Become Human outfit, like a whole AU kind of thing, and it was so cute. And I loved it. And for the longest time I had it set as my profile picture, because I was like, this is so adorable. And I still have that fan art. It's somewhere on my hard drive. But, yeah, I adore it. And I adore any fan art that I see, like, big or small. It's, like, adorable. Even if it's, like, quote-unquote fan concepts of things. That's dope as fuck. It's very dope as fuck. And honestly, even though my character is like very outdated now, looking at some of the fan art from back then, it's still adorable because it's shown like the progression of how I've like interpreted my OC in a way. Because my persona has sort of shifted a lot in how it's like styled, how I've dressed my character and stuff like that. I'm also now tempted to do Heart of Hurt this gritty. If you do that, I honestly that would be funny. Because the fucking gritty, that is actually, I think I have that emote now because I just got gifted a sub earlier today. I I do. Also, chat, can we get an 07 for my 3-month fucking 7TV sub? I did a fucky wucky last night and I no longer have it, so I had to resubscribe to 7TV because of it. In short, when I was trying to do some stuff with my emote sets, I did something really stupid. One, I unlinked my one emote set and then followed it by logging out of the account, which was mistake number one. As soon as I hit log back in, it threw me into a brand new account and abandoned the old one under the name Valley on Live TV with my subscription active and everything. Am I in shambles because of it? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Because I also don't have any of my cool paints anymore. I lost all of my adorable paints. I don't have my I don't have my gauge paint anymore. I don't have the gummy worm. Or my life in plastic or solar flare paints either. All the Halloween paints gone. I talked to the devs in the 7TV Discord. They said it's fixable, that they could easily transfer the paints over. So I'm waiting to hear back from one of the devs that's willing to do it. Because the moderators said that the devs are only able to do it, but they couldn't, so I'm still waiting to hear back from any of the devs that are available in doing so. Because it was so dumb of me, but I was tired and I was like trying to mess around with some of my emote sets. I was trying to add new ones in, and in the process I was just like, oh, what does this do? What if I do this? And fucked up. So yeah, that was fun, but just a minor mistake. And you know what? Mistakes happen. Unfortunately, I don't know if that means I'll be able to get my 3-month, sub badge back. I probably won't, but I'm okay with that. Let's just say I'm subscribed for 3 months. Fucking push random buttons. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just say fuck it and hope for the best. Oh, man. But, yeah. Other than that, though, it's okay. You know, because in the process, now I just have an excuse to an excuse to use the new paints that came out this month. Actually, hold on. I just got pinged somewhere. What is this? Okay, it's nothing important. Never mind. Oh, man. Alright. Now I'm thinking here. Do I want to be just chatting Andy for the entire evening, or do I want to do something? That is the bigger question. You know, let's see what we got here. I got Steam open. Ooh. We have a lot of games here. A lot of options. Chat, thoughts on we just do a Peggle stream and that's it? We just start pegging things. That sounds weird out of context. That just hit me. Oh no. Yeah, maybe we won't do that one. Never mind, that's a bad idea. Ooh. We could do... Peg? Hey, yo. Let's see. We could do, actually... No, actually, I said I didn't want to do that. I was thinking we could continue Costume Quest, but I want to save that. I want to try it when I'm a bit more energized. So I'm a little, I don't know, a little tired today. I almost didn't want to stream at all, but I was like, I want to do the birthday stream, so we're doing it. It may just be a just chatting stream for the night. Because, I don't know, nothing sounds appealing, honestly. There's no good games anymore to play. Aside from, like, maybe Minecraft. That's it. And even then, I haven't touched Minecraft in, like, a month because of, life, basically. And there's also, I guess, like, technically Roblox for me, but that's because I've been playing, like, a bunch of, just a bunch of random stuff that have piqued my interest that are, like, really dumb games. Waiting for Evil West to come out. I'm honestly waiting for, like, what games are coming out soon, honestly. Because there's a lot of games I've been looking forward to. One of them is Restitched, which is the community fan project, which is like a fucking spiritual successor to Little Big Planet, and I'm super excited for that. I guess there's also just been, like, I don't know, because I love indie games, but there's not a whole lot of indie games that I've been seeing come out. Not even, like, this year, I think. I don't know, it's just weird, because it's like, if there are, maybe I've just missed them, but I haven't seen anything, like, super, I don't know, interesting. I mean, I guess the only games that have come out so far that I thought were pretty exciting were Among Us VR, and then also God of War Ragnarok, which I can't play it, so I'm just watching people play it, which I'm just gonna stick with watching Puffer play through it, because it's entertaining. But there's also... I would say I'm excited for Call of Duty, but not anymore, only because I'm editing footage for it, and it looks fun, but it also looks obnoxious. It looks fun if you're with the right group, I'll say that. I just can't play it, at least not now. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't... Chat, is there, like, any news on, like, actual other good games that are coming out? Oh! Pokemon! Pokemon's coming out this month. Never mind, I'm looking forward to that. I forgot. I actually forgot, because I've been trying to stay away from all the Pokemon spoilers. And I've only been doing so well up until somebody leaked the pooper evolution, which now I absolutely adore with every fiber of my being. Sonic Frontiers, that... I was excited for that. And then, I don't know why. It looks good, I'll say this. The gameplay that I've seen, it looks really good. But so many people had such high expectations set that a lot of people didn't seem that excited with, like, Sonic Frontiers to some degree, or they said that it didn't come out as they expected. Which, I don't know. And it kind of, I didn't want it to affect how much I wanted to, you know, play it. And of course, I haven't played it yet, so I don't know for sure. But that is a game that I would love to play. Because, I know that just came out, and it looks fun. But I saw, like, on Twitter, just, I don't know. I've seen a lot of people on my timeline, at least, saying, like, oh yeah, it's good, but it doesn't hold up. And I'm like, huh? How? How does it not hold up? Because for me, I grew up on Sonic. I didn't really grow up on Mario. My brother was all Sonic and Sega stuff, especially when he was getting me into video games. So he put me on, like, a lot of Sonic games and stuff like that. And then when I got my first Nintendo DS, that's when I started doing more Mario stuff. And then eventually, when it came down to me getting my first computer, of course, then my, gaming stuff just exploded to, like, me wanting to do, you know, watching a bunch of, like, people play fucking Mario Kart, other stuff like that. Maybe some Legend of Zelda, but not a whole lot. Kirby. Oh, that's another thing, too. I know, like, what was it, a month ago or 2 months ago, Kirby had released, like, a new game. It was, like, the new Battle Royale or something like that. And that game looked so adorable, and I want to get it, and I may get it soon. I may wait until which, spoiler alert, I think I'm gonna be getting a new Switch soon, so we can start streaming Switch games, poggers. But that game looks fun, and I think it's because it just looks so cute, and I love Kirby games. Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game. Okay, no, we can all agree that Sonic Unleashed isn't really... It's not horrible. I don't know, the graphics kind of fucky with the with Unleashed. Yeah, it's a little fucky. It's why I didn't get Unleashed, I don't think. Because I saw a lot of the reviews of it, and I was like, it doesn't look that bad. And then, I don't know, more people said like, oh, it's just not that good. And I'm like, oh, damn. That's a shame. I don't know. I may, you know, because I want to do some more stuff that involves just, like, other cool games. Because I love a lot of old school games. I just don't know where to start specifically on that kind of stuff. I don't know. We'll see how things go, I guess, as time goes on. In the future, though, and by that I mean, like, fairly soon, once I get, like, more things sorted out with my computer and reorganizing all the space, and then, of course, trying to fix my system, because I tried to do a system update so I could go to Windows 10 finally. Something went wrong, it didn't work, we have to fix it, we have to find what the bug is, but once that's solved, I am going to play through Sackboy's Big Adventure on PC, because that just came out. And I've been really wanting to play that, because I'm a sucker for Little Big Planet games. Like, it is one of my favorite games of all time, because it's like, it's my childhood. It took me an hour to defeat the boss, and Sonic basically told me that I'm trash and left the screen. Is that really it? Damn. Yeah, I don't know about Unleashed then. Unleashed is like that weird game where it's like, people want to like it because of the nostalgia factor, but at the same time, I think there's something about it that just doesn't seem to feel like, I don't know, the music in Unleashed is good, I'll say that. The Unleashed soundtrack is pretty good, but the game itself, we'll see about that. I have yet to actually play it, I've just seen some gameplay stuff of it, but I don't know, if I feel like going on an absolute fucking torture ride, then maybe I'll play it myself. But we'll see. There's, I would say, oh, that's an idea, actually. I'm going through my wishlist right now to see what games there are that I would like to play in the future. The Beginner's Guide. I have not seen anything like this game before. And I know it's from the same people that made Stanley Parable, I think. But I actually have not seen anything on this game before. Like, I have not seen any playthroughs, no, no trailers, no nothing. I'm thinking I could go into this blind and not know what the fuck I'm doing. Because I love Stanley Parable. I love that game so much. But seeing the Beginner's Guide, I know that it's like, it's up there. It's definitely a good game. I may play through it soon. Because it looks fun. And then, of course, soon as well. I keep saying soon on a lot of these, but it's soon. I will also be playing through, like, some Half-Life 2 mods that I have, which are Entropy 0 and Entropy 02. So, look forward to those eventually. I go coach football now. Have a good stream, Val. Alright, thank you. Have a good one, Baskin. Good luck with coaching. Oh, Slime Rancher 2 is out, too. I forgot about that. Somebody just knocked on my wall. Okay. That was terrifying. Oh, wait. I also have Cult of the Lamb on here. Why do I have so many games? What the fuck? Man. Yeah, there's a lot of games on here that I'll I'll make a list of things. I'll make a list of games and go through, and maybe we can vote on which ones to do first, which ones to do later, which ones are more important. Depending on how soon I decide to get this Switch and capture card, I may do Pokemon when it first releases, or some like very soon after it. If not, I'll probably, do some kind of like thing with like Switch games. I don't know. We'll see what the plan is for that. I could do a whole new playthrough of me playing through Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pokemon Sword. This is exactly what I do in Xbox Game Pass updates. Yeah. You see, whenever I see new games come out, I just add them to my wish list. Like, especially games that I really do want to play. I add them to my wish list. And I think what I might do is I'll also make, like, a list on my Steam library of games that I already have that I'll just set, like, a list for, like, streaming. And I'll just move it around as needed for, like, priority versus no priority. So we'll see, what we can do with that. Because, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I want to do. Me being a major nerd about, like, Portal games and Half-Life games and just anything from Valve, I definitely want to play more Valve games to throw them out there because I noticed that I watch a lot of people that play Valve games, but I also watch a lot of people that have not touched a Valve game in their life. Cough, cough, puffer. Because he said that he's never played Portal, I think, and he's never played a Half-Life. And honestly, I want to see him play through those because I just want to see how confused he gets immediately. Because I feel like it would be really funny. But it's... yeah, like, those kinds of games, too, because there's... I'm surprised at the amount of people that still have never played Portal before. And it kind of... It doesn't really throw me entirely off, but it does to a degree. Because Portal and Half-Life especially are, like, those games that are, like, they're staples for gaming. Because Portal is, like, one of the first, like, first-person puzzle games out there. And then there's also, Half-Life, which has basically paved the way for first-person shooters. So it's like, you haven't? Oh, wait, so that gives me an idea then. Chat, here's a thought. What if I did a ongoing series where I play through a bunch of Half-Life and Portal mods and games, but the twist here is that I would follow a very chronological story. So, for example, the Portal modding community has gone insane with making very intricate story mods that add on to the story. So, for example, there's Portal Prelude, which, as the name implies, preludes the actual first Portal game. Then there's Portal 2, obviously, and then there's also, like, Portal Stories Mel. There's Portal Reloaded. There's a lot of different Portal mods out there that are really good, and there's also a lot of Half-Life mods out there that are really good, like Entropy and Entropy Zero, which are, you take the shoes of a Combine officer in both those games. And that's all I know. That's literally it. But I know that those games are really good too. So, thoughts on doing a series where I just play through those games in order, basically. Because Combine? Yeah, Combine. So, how do I put this? I won't say specifically any spoilers. I may play through Black Mesa to elaborate the Half-Life series more, possibly. You know what? This gives me ideas then. I'll plan this more for, like, the start of the year, so, like, after New Year's, because if we were to start now, we wouldn't really get it finished by the end of the year. I want this to be a thing where I can keep going, for a while. Because I want to play all of these on stream. So, essentially, a Combine is like another word for just like an alien species in the Half-Life universe, which refers to uh, a very elite force, basically. I would be down. All right. Mark your calendars then, because starting sometime after New Year's, which I will have a date for eventually then, we'll probably play through some of these games. We will start with Black Mesa. I want to play through Half-Life, but the thing is that with the original Half-Life, I don't think... Is the original Half-Life available, or is it just Half-Life Source now? Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna double check this really quick. I may play through Black Mesa only because it's better graphics and it's, you know, basically a remaster of the original Half-Life game, but okay, no, there's actual Half-Life and a Half-Life Source. Oh, I already have Half-Life in my thing. Never mind. Okay. So yeah, so we'll probably start with Black Mesa. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, interruption. Mother came in asking if I was hungry, and I said no. But, yeah, so here's the plan. Everybody, get your notepads, write this down. We're gonna start with Black Mesa. We'll play through all of that on maybe its easiest difficulty, because I'm gonna be real here, doing it on normal is probably gonna be a challenge, unless I decide to make it a challenge. So, you know, can I have your food? Hey, yo. I mean, my mom was offering me a hot dog, so I mean, shit, if you want a hot dog, sure. I was like, yeah, good, you got your notepad, pog. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna be doing Black Mesa. We'll then follow that by playing through... We'll play Portal Prelude after that. Or, okay, chat, just really quick. Do you guys want me to play in super chronological order where I play through all the games very simultaneously switching between Half-Life and Portal, or do you want me to stick with doing all the Half-Life games first and then Portal after that? Glizzy? Yeah, Glizzy. She offered me a Glizzy and I said no. I feel like it might be easier if we do, like, one whole series first and then follow the other series afterwards, so... We could just do the whole Half-Life series by itself first, because that'll be the easiest. So Black Mesa, Half-Life 2, and then its episodes. And then follow that by Portal and, you know, its mods and stuff like that. Because that would make the most sense, I think. And then with the Half-Life stuff, we'll also play through the mods, too. So, because I have, like, Half-Life Entropy Zero and Entropy Zero 2, which is its sequel that just came out this year. I would play Half-Life Alyx in that whole group too, but I don't have a VR headset, and until Half-Life Alyx is adapted into a easily, like, you know, first-person shooter that isn't VR, then I'll play it, but it's not gonna happen. At least not now. Unless I invest in a VR headset and get a setup for it, but not happening. So yeah, we'll do... I think to make it easier, we'll just do the whole Half-Life series first. And then we'll do the Portal series after that. Then it'll build up the anticipation, you know, because nobody knows what to expect in these games. Nobody knows how things are gonna work out. It's gonna be great. And then maybe, of course, between those, we'll play some other games that, you know, aren't super important. Ugh, hold on, I got something stuck in my throat. Alright, we're good. God, allergies, man, they're just the worst. You watched Seto play Portal, but that's about it. Yeah, but Seto's also never played... Well, okay, he's actually played through the whole things before, but he's only played, like, the co-op mode, and he's also played, like, maps, custom maps. He's never played through the full game, like, on stream before. Last I checked. He's never made like a full video on it before. So it'll be interesting. Cause and I love and adore the like, you know, the Portal franchise, because it's a big series in my heart. It's very special to me. For a couple reasons. One, my brother got me into Portal and the Half-Life series as a whole. So because of that, when I did finally get my first PC, and, you know, I was getting into, like, a bunch of other games, of course I got into Gary's Mod, and that was fun, and it made me meet a bunch of new friends, and sort of, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, because of that, Portal and Half-Life have a very special place in my heart because of it. And it always makes me surprised to hear when people have never seen or played through the games before. So I want to be the one to kind of spread that a little bit, because they are good games. They're really good. So, and of course, Half-Life 2, after all of these years, still holds up in 2022 compared to, like, you know, when it first came out in 2004. And it surprises me. Because you would think that a game like that would be so dated. Gmod was the peak of YouTube. It was. It was the peak of YouTube. And it still is. Because, I mean, I think, to some degree, though, it has fallen off. But I still see it as, like, peak content in any way. Like, you could easily get on Gmod and farm fucking clips out of it with friends if you're, you know, looking for a good time. Also, hello, cat. Like, it's one of those games where you could easily just go have fun. It's great. So, yeah. We'll probably, you know, yeah, we'll probably do, like, fucking Half-Life followed by Portal. And then, you know, after that, we'll see what else we'll feel like playing. But that kind of plans out content for the most part. So that would be, you know, fun to do. Happy late birthday. Thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is a very belated birthday stream. But, it's because since I didn't stream on my birthday, I might as well do it now. But, yeah. I do want to do something special for, like, Christmas, or, like, leading up to it, maybe. Because I would like to do something that's, you know, because Christmas is the time for giving. I want to give back, alright? I was thinking of doing, like, something charity related. I'll keep you guys in the know for that when I decide on something, but that was something I was thinking of. Because I want to do something charity related for that. So I have a lot of tools at my disposal now, on Twitch, that makes it a little easier to do charity streams. And then, of course, I want to make it, you know, very worthwhile at the same time, so we'll see how that goes. We'll keep you guys in the loop, but yeah. Ugh. Oh man, my Dr. Pepper's empty. God damn it. Chat, thoughts on me getting alcohol? Because I think they should be cold now. I stuck them in the fridge like 2 hours ago. They should be at least a little cold by now. I may do it, actually. Fuck it. Chat, please hold. I'll be back. I'm gonna go get alcohol. It's, alcohol is fun. It's very fun. Alright, I'll be back.
Are you this flower on the porch? Or this cloud passing by? Or this look in my mother's eyes? I really wonder where you
Alright, chat. We've acquired the alcohol. I just grabbed myself fucking Seagrams because why the fuck not? That's all we had. But this shit really do be tasty. Hold on. I gotta get the fucking cap open. Oh. Wait. I got it. Ooh, that is some good stuff. Alright, hold on. Sip. Alright, we're good. Dude, there was like vapors coming out of the fucking lid when I opened it. Also, just for, you know, safety, I also grabbed myself a soda of some form so that we could, not just have straight alcohol in my system. What type of Seagrams? I have one of the Escapes. It's a wild berry one. It's really good. Like, if there's anything I know, I love these things. Hold on. Now, chat, you ready for some sick ASMR of me opening up a Dr. Pepper? Oh, man, that caught on the mic so good. That last click didn't, but oh man, that was spicy. Alright. Chat. I need ideas, because I just don't want to sit and just chat all night. I want to do something a little spontaneous. Something a little silly, a little wacky. You know, a little stupid. Thoughts on... I'm not even old enough to drink, but I like the Jamaican Me Happies. Oh, those ones are really good, too. Like, I love the wild berry, and I love the lime margarita ones. Those are really good. What's something that I could do here? This is a dumb idea. thoughts on me doing Hades, but every time I die, I take a drink. So I feel like that would be it probably wouldn't be that hard, but I feel like it would happen. So I want to do a little something. At least a little something chill and relaxed. Oh dear. Yeah, that would be a bad idea, wouldn't it? Oh, my chair just sank. Alright, cool. Alright, stay in place, will you? Alright. Hold on. I'm checking, like, all of the games that I have. If I could, I would be playing Overwatch right now, and then I would be drinking every time I died, but... It's like I can't play Overwatch at the moment. Wait, what is... Wait, hold on, I noticed the Discord. Hold on. Wait! Wait, that's so cute! I can't wait until I get my new computer because I'm bored without one. It'd be like that. Wait, Ethan, I just saw the Discord. That's so adorable! You made me into a marketable plushie. Yeah, I just saw it. Oh my god, that is so cute. Oh my god. Wait, I gotta get on Twitter. Chat, if you... Also, by the way, join the Discord if you're not in the Discord. Exclamation point Discord, by the way. But, I'm gonna retweet this, because that's fucking... That looks so adorable! Hold on. I just, There we go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Born. It's so cute. You're so tiny. Chat, if you would get that, like, I need to know, because it's so cute. Like, that's... I love that. Thank you. You're very welcome. And the cute little fucking video process, too. That's so cute. I love it. Thank you for that. I hope you like my little response just to, no, don't turn me into a marketable plushie. What up? No way, Elder, you're just in time. You know what? Fuck it. I'm showing this on the stream. Hold on. The jacket took me a good 5-10 minutes. To be fair, my friend just straight up said fuck it and just slapped the photo into my jacket instead of doing the actual thing. I'm gonna totally buy it. I hope so. I'll take your entire stock. Please. Hold on. I'm on time. You're on time. Hold on. Let me do... Where the fuck... Hold on. New... Window capture. Browser. Here we go. When we do... Can I select a certain thing here? Hold on. My phone is going off. Oh no. Oh no, it's already blowing up. I'm poor as fuck, so whatever you're selling, I can't buy it. I don't even- it's not even purchasable yet. It doesn't even exist. Alright, chat. Here it is. Hold on. I'm blocking my fucking face, but here, I'll just look at it. Look at how cute it is. Fucking... It's so dope. How do I use those emoji things again? If you're on mobile, use, dank chat. If you're on an Android phone, at least. If you're on, I just dropped something. If you're on Apple, I don't remember what the app is. I think it's called Frosty. And that's how you can do it. Or there's like a little add-on thing in the chat that you can see above your on mobile that says the emotes and like their names. So, but yeah. Oh my gosh, oh god, the notifications. But yeah, that's just fucking dope, man. I love that. Hi club. Chatson, thank you. That's it. You use that for iPhone? Alright, cool. Yeah, that's the one. Because I'm on Android, so I use Dank Chat. At least that's just what I do, just to pull up the chat in general. Because I often have like the actual video player popped out from Twitch itself on my mobile device. So then it just pops out, and then I just type in the chat on Dank Chat. Although sometimes it crashes because it has too much going on, like it did when I was at that party the other night trying to watch the Bigfoot stream. Because it kept crashing, and I was just like, I can't do this, so I just stopped. I just stopped trying. Love the furry plushie, dude. I'm happy you like it. I adore it. Like, it's so adorable. Anything you make that, just like, any of the art you make is so cool, dude. I love it. So, thank you for that. Chat, get your totally legit, Valion plushie now. Before it fucking doesn't exist anymore, like it already doesn't. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up saying, yeah, that works. That we'll make that into a plushie. Because honestly, I think it works better in plushie form anyways, because I can't think of, like, a YouTube's design that I would like to have if I ever got offered a YouTube's deal. Because I'm so indecisive on how I would want it to look. Because it's taking me forever to get my own OC kind of, like, stylized. Oh my god. Hold on, I'm trying to open up my drink again, because I put the cap back on. Open! Open sesame. Ow! Oh, that hurts. I think I tied the cap on, like, too tight. Ow. Okay, hold on. Okay, I got it. Yeah, I did it a little too tight that time. Oops. I'm just gonna put it on lightly this time. It's just I'm scared that I'm gonna spill my drink, because I'm clumsy. Elder, I saw your reply. I saw your reply on my tweets. No way, get your own Valion furry plush before they start existing. My mom and my family were surprised by a gift from YouTube's. Honestly, I would be surprised too. Although, actually, yeah, no, I would be. My mom and like my family were surprised to see that I got like a good editing deal with Carter with Slack. So, it's interesting. You figured it out, W. Yeah, so I need to update the 7TV command, I think, to be more friendly with those that are on mobile, I think. Because, not everybody uses or knows about 7TV, I noticed and discovered. To be fair, I didn't start using it until, like, March, so... But, it's definitely a useful, useful add-on. It kind of knocks, better Twitch TV and, fucking Face out of the water. Also, helloing skulls. Keck E. What the fuck? That nice Keck W attempt. Anyways, you're just in time for whatever the fuck this is. Happy birthday. Thank you. Totally not late, surely. Kuro, aren't you streaming right now? Aren't you live, motherfucker? Hold on. I see this. Yeah, you're live. You have my stream pulled up. No. Wait. Hold on. Am I just blind? Wait. Happy 20 the birthday. It's huh? I don't even know what I just read. Wait, I'm checking. Hold on. I'm not that dumb, right? Twitch. Fucking. Oh my god, the new Twitch update moved everything so it's like all over the place now. Bro, where the fuck is your channel? You know, fuck it. I found it. I got it. What is this wide cam? Oh god, my chair. As soon as I said that, I got karma. My chair just fucking sank. Alright. Cool. You enjoying your drink there, buddy? Let me unmute you.
Bro, have y'all ever been into Crispy stream? It's
Okay, well... I don't think I want to hear the rest of that. I don't know what the fuck is happening, but I do not want to hear the rest of that. I unmuted your stream for 2 seconds. That's... Alright, anyways, yeah, thank you for the birthday wishes, by the way. I'm not 20, I'm 22 now, but... Yeah, so I'm now, man, that was fun. Anyways... I had a nice talk with U2 yesterday. I wanted to know about how the U2's art team. Nice. Oh, man. I don't even know what's happening anymore. It's been a long fucking night. It's only 8 o'clock? Shit. Old. I know. I'm old. I'm fucking... I think I'd said to my friend that I was actually 74. I feel old. And I actually... No, I feel super old because the other night, and this was on my birthday actually, the night of my birthday, my back was fucking killing me for some reason. It was just dead. It fucking hurt, and I had to take something for it. It was so bad. How the art team is going and doing God, I'm tired felt. Like the Taylor Swift song? Exactly. I am 22, like the Taylor Swift song. I actually have yet to listen to Taylor Swift's new album, which is saying a lot, because I used to love Taylor Swift as a kid, and now I just don't really care anymore. I don't know what it is. I guess I'm just, like, my music taste has just shifted. Like, old school Taylor Swift, I love. New Taylor Swift, like, it's not bad. I'm just not a fan anymore, it seems. I'm not what you would call a Swiftie anymore. UT said they're doing good and hard work on making some rad and wicked designs. Hell yeah. Honestly, I want to get some designs going for, like, new merch. Although I need to think of, one, where to put that merch, because Redbubble is... It's nice and it's neat. It's just... I don't care much for the UI, because on one hand, you can't force dark mode. On the other hand, it's also, like... It's because it gives you limited... Well, they've grown a lot on, like, what you can put designs on, but it's still a little finicky. And I want to do something where it's, like, high-quality stuff, not just, you know, printing on shirts and stuff like that. There's always Fourth Wall. I've heard about Fourth Wall. I haven't looked much into what their stuff is like. Let me take a look at that, actually. Wait. Hold on. Fourth. That's not how you spell fourth. Let me see here. Oh, shit. product catalog. Let's see here. Oh, yeah, no, they have a lot of good stuff. Wait. Oh, stickers? Wait. Hold on. Hello. That's the thing to definitely keep note of, then. Thank you for telling me about that. I'll keep that in mind. I also saw there was also, like, design... What is it? Designs... by human, I think? Or for... Designs by humans? Yeah, designed by human. That's another one. Like, beanies all over stuff and more. Yeah. Yeah, there's that one. And I know I saw originally, like, designed by human, which used to be, like, more closed off stuff, but I think now it's a little bit more, quote-unquote, open source to some degree. I saw it's a little easier for artists to throw, like, their stuff up on their merch shop, which is cool. It's just, it still feels a little limited in some degree, but it's definitely not bad stuff. I mean, hell, they have a lot of stuff that I would probably buy, but I wish I had talent. I wish I also had talent, or I wish I had my talent back. I really said, I sat down one day and said, damn, art is so tiring. I'm gonna become an editor. And I never looked back. Wait. Oh, they have pins? Oh, wait, hello. Huh. Okay. That's interesting. Chat, thoughts on pins? Thoughts on the Valion pin that just says furry. No, we're not actually doing that. Editing is an art? Yeah, that's what I've learned. I've told myself that my own art form has transformed from, like, actual drawing to just editing. Because it has. And I, honestly, I'm glad that I decided to not give up entirely on editing. I'm glad I decided to keep learning what I did, because, if I didn't, then fuck me. Probably be a major mistake on my part, but I always knew that I was like, damn, I love editing, but it's also tiring, but why do I not want to stop? Like, maybe that's just every editor's mindset, if you think about it. Like, everybody thinks, like, damn, this sucks. I'm gonna keep doing it. Because that's what I kept doing. With art, it was different, because with drawing and anything like that, I would pick it up, and then I would drop it for, like, 9 months, and I would pick it up again, and I would just hate it even more. And it just, even though my art would sometimes improve in that same time frame, for no reason, I'd be like, damn, this is just, like, not doing it for me anymore. I used to play guitar, but COVID killed my motivation to keep learning. Oh, man, I feel that. Let's not talk about piano. Don't get me started on piano, because holy shit. Chat, I have a story for you if I haven't already said it before. In high school, I had a piano teacher, and I was placed in a piano class because of a few things. One, I had requested in my freshman year to be placed into a musical arts class, specifically guitar. They said that guitar classes were filled, all of them. So they put me into a different music class that, you know, was my second option. And when I was given my options, which were like percussion, specifically with like piano or like violin or like anything, any like wind instruments, I just said piano. And it was because my mom and my family had insisted on it because my grandma used to play piano. Well, you know, show up first day piano class. It's, you know, very typical run-of-the-mill. A few weeks later, and by that I mean a few months later, as time is going on, I realized this piano class is teaching me absolutely nothing. Like, it was just not teaching me anything. I don't know what was happening. It just didn't, it wasn't. And if I wish I could tell you why, but it just wasn't. I love playing piano as well as guitar, but last time I picked it up after COVID, I felt nothing when I played. That killed me, man. If I could, and here's the thing, I don't hate piano. I love piano. I think piano is like a really beautiful instrument. It has a very beautiful sound. There's a lot of beautiful music, and I love hearing and listening piano covers of like songs. I love piano, like, a lot, as much as I love guitar, too. I just would rather learn guitar, but I also want to try and learn piano again, because the class that I had in high school was a mixed grade class, which meant that there was people that were in that class that were seniors, some that were juniors, some that were sophomores, and then of course freshmen. This class sucked because there were some people that were in there since their own freshman year, so they already knew everything. This wasn't labeled as a beginner class, it was just labeled piano, and that was it. And they didn't throw me into anything else. Like, and the teacher, which, God bless him, but fucking, he was horrible. And then I found out later on when I got removed from that class after I requested a schedule change, that he had been marking me absent and ditching for 80% of that fucking term for no reason when I was showing up to class every day. Fucking cringe. I was in a music school as well as normal school, and at some point they put music class in our schedule, so they were doing the basics, and I was like 1 year ahead of them. Bro. That's how I used to be with singing. I used to love it, and now I have hardly any motivation to sing. For me, I just don't have any motivation to really. I have a little bit of motivation, but it's just not a whole lot. I would love to sing more. Ever since I got this microphone, I wanted to do more, like, covers, but I've always felt self-conscious in my voice and stuff like that, so I just never really did it. So, but it's like I want to do some covers here and there, but I don't want to focus entirely on covers, because I love music, but it's just not necessarily something I want to pursue as, like, even, like, as, like, a second hobby or anything. It's just something I like doing for fun. Joke's on you, your teacher, but I'm cringe. Yeah. Man, my teacher, though, was like, it was... And chat, you wanna know why he was marking me absent? And I'm blaming my math teacher for this, because fuck my math teacher for doing this, by the way. Obviously, one, I have to say this, if it wasn't obvious. Yes, I am handicapped. I am disabled. In high school, I had to use my wheelchair to get around the campus because this was a large school campus with the buildings being, like, separated from one another, and it was an open campus, which meant that you had to walk outside to get from building to building. My math class, in between, I had a lunch period between my math class and my piano class, but, I don't like using the, so one, I couldn't necessarily use the school's, like, student bathrooms. I had to use the nurse's bathroom, which was at the front of the school, in the nurse's office, and then the teacher staff building. So I had to go from my math class all the way in the back of the school and take the elevator downstairs at the bottom of the building, go down campus to the front of the building, or the front of the campus to the nurse's office, use the bathroom, and then I would start my lunch period. But I had to time it so that I didn't get caught in a lunch rush, because when it's lunch rush, all of the teachers and all of the students that need to, like, that are sick or not feeling well because the lunch sucked horribly that day, they all use the nurse bathroom. So I had to fucking, I needed to time it so I didn't get stuck in that rush. Well, here's a fucking kicker. My math teacher took notice of me leaving 10 minutes early every day and said, you can only leave 3 minutes early. What the fuck? That cost me so much time that the first time I fucking tried, I didn't even make it to the building in time. There was already a bunch of people waiting, and I was like, fuck. So, after that, I just said, fuck it, I will go after. And so, what would happen is I would wait until the bell rang to signal the passing period between lunch and the next period. And I would take that time to use the bathroom then, because nobody was really using it. There was maybe one person every once in a while, but that was it. Nobody else. And they were always just leaving. So I managed to get in, get out, and leave immediately, because my piano class was not that far from that building. It was just right there. It was just down the ramp. That was it. Well, I did this for maybe 2, 3 or so months, and the one time I ditched was because my friend was having a mental health crisis. So I was talking to her and walked with her to class, where she then said, I don't want to go to class, so we ditched. And then the teacher caught us, told us to go back to class, and then the following day I had a parent-teacher meeting where it was then told, yeah, I've been ditching class for like 3 months, and I said, wait, whoa, hold on, this isn't right at all. I ditched one time. Man, how big was your school? It was huge. It was massive. Like, I would say in my county, here in my city, it would be, I think it was like one of the biggest schools, like, within my county, I think. But it was so fucking dumb because my school was not wheelchair friendly for at all, like, no reason whatsoever. It had no reason being that fucking ableist towards me specifically. Actually, not even towards me. I had a fucking friend that was a senior who was also just like me, who was disabled but in normal classes just like me. And the school treated him like garbage. And of course, we were both in the school, like, at the same time, because he was a senior, I was a freshman. We both, you know, had the same issues that we were dealing with. It was just bad. Our school was fairly big, but it was crowded. My school wasn't super crowded. It was, that's the thing, with the open campus design, they had it so that it was, that way you could avoid all the crowding, because there was a lot of students. This was, like, a big campus for sure. It was definitely full of, like, good kids, because, another thing, too, though, is that this was a school that had one of the only, nursing centers for teens that were, you know, for teen pregnancy and stuff like that. Any of the students that got pregnant, if they had the kid, they had a little nursery to take care of him. They had a nursery building right, you know, just right at the bottom of the campus. Right there where they would go drop off their kids, go, you know, to class. And if they wanted to go see their kids in between, or if they needed to, you know, go do a quick thing, or if the, you know, if they needed to go in there for like an assessment with their child, they would do that. And sometimes even if they knew that their kid was having a rough day, the teachers would, you know, allow their, you know, the student to go, you know, take their homeworks and stuff like that and go to the nursery building to be with their kid for a little bit and then come right back. So, you know, it was a good way of keeping balance, at least. I mean, sure, I think that's why we got a lot of students, is because with some people that obviously maybe got pregnant, not a lot of the schools in the county had schools with the same program. So it was like, it's one of those things where it handled some things well, but other things not so well. My school only had 2 routes for disabled people to go, 1 ramp and 1 super dingy elevator. Here's the thing, the elevators at my school at least were fairly well kept. The ramps, not so much. Because obviously, this is a really bumpy, you know, campus. Like, the blacktop was not smoothed out at all. There's a lot of potholes, a lot of, you know, it's from the front of the campus, it's like at the bottom of a hill. The back of the campus, top of the hill. So you have to go up an incline just to get up somewhere, and it's gradual. It's not steep where it's like, you know, short, it's gradual. And I could feel it when I was like, you know, going to the class every day. And during my freshman year, the front of the campus was under construction because they were putting up the new buildings. So I had to take a fucking quote-unquote ramp that was just a fucking steep hill that had no handlebars, no nothing that I could grab to push, like, pull myself up. So I had somebody push me up that little incline every morning from my bus stop. And then I would go on the rest of my way, and that was it. And that was, like, the steepest it would get. The following year, they finally opened up that front side of the building, because they finished construction, and I could actually take the ramp, you know, like a normal person. But even then, it was just fucked. It was so bad. Like, I could not believe, like, how scuffed that some of this stuff was for me going into school. My school was small and only had either stairs or ramps, so it was kind of wheelchair friendly. Mine was, I think it tried to be wheelchair friendly, but it also wasn't. It was kind of scuffed. It tried its best, though. It was definitely not the greatest, though. Another thing, too, though, with this is that it was definitely... I I won't say that I was a target a lot for ableism, but I was a target a lot for ableism. It was kind of fucked up. The only time I've seen someone use a wheelchair at my school was when she passed out while trying to be escorted to the principal's office. What the fuck? Yeah, that's kind of... I mean, I've seen... Here's the thing. I've seen the school obviously hand out wheelchairs to some of the students if they get injured or something like that, but they often send them home until they get, like, you know... they come back with, like, a brace or something on, because obviously it's still gonna be a lot of walking anyways, but even then... The wheelchair access at my school was dog shit. And I thought, like, fucking... Like, I thought TwitchCon 2022 was bad. Nah. Nah, my high school was awful. All they needed was the fucking TwitchCon foam pit, and then boom, they're the same thing. When I was in school, we had a disabled person, and if I recall, he was loved by everybody. Yeah, that's the thing. I was loved by everybody. It was the staff and a lot of people that treated me differently because of my my disability. It was fucked up. Then she got up and tried to sprint out of school. What the fuck? Too many games this here was nice. Ooh. That's interesting. Can't remember well, but I think he even got elected as high school president. That's a huge W. Yeah. My high school was... It was just weird. The students, genuinely nice. The staff, assholes. This is like a short story, but back in high school in my freshman year, I had a boyfriend, and we were, you know, like, obviously, quote-unquote physical, I guess, but not actually. We were just, you know, we would hold hands, we would kiss, we would, you know, be affectionate with each other, PDA, all that stuff like that, in the hallways or during lunch, and the problem came when it was me and him doing it. But when my friend at the time and her boyfriend, you know, were in each other's laps, basically having sex, you know, they're in the hallways, nobody would bat an eye. It was so fucked. It was so weird. My school really said, nah, you can't do that. And it was because I was in a chair. The staff wasn't bad. Some were assholes and a lot of students, but you know, third world and all. Yeah. God, I couldn't say that for some reason. Yeah, I feel that. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, I don't know. Everything's just fucked. The world do be crazy sometimes. Yeah, but that's my, that was my life in high school. I won't go into it too much in detail, because, I don't know, I have a lot of crazy high school stories, but at the same time, a lot of them aren't super insanely crazy. I would say they're funny, but not crazy. And I don't know, I guess because I'm a high school dropout, I don't have all of the stories from, like, freshman to senior year, because I only dropped out, my sophomore year. So I'm lacking in the junior stories and the senior stories department. Alright, time to put a cap on this before I spill it. My school stories are mostly about me being a dumbass. Yeah. Or teachers don't like our grade. I would say some of the stories that I have... Oh, this one I mentioned on Twitter, but I have a story. My friend was tripping on acid and he burnt down the bathroom and it caused the school to evacuate. That's a funny one. And I didn't even know it was him until, like, a year or two later. Then another one... I think another one is that, like, I think one of my friends almost got in a fight once. I don't know, it's like... I've have some bizarre ones. Some are very mundane, others not so much. Other ones are just like kind of like, huh, that happened, but you know. I school a lot of students from the bad side of town, so it could be a little chaotic. Yeah. I think, one of the stories that I have, I know, oh, wait, this was like a really dumb story that I know, but, I remember my friend at the time, she had just met this guy, and I didn't really like him that much, and he was a bad influence on her, but I remember he and I were, like, buddy-buddy at the time, and we were sitting and eating lunch in the cafeteria, and because he knew that I took the elevators to get to class, he he straight up said like, oh yeah, I fucked my girlfriend in one of the elevators once, but I'm not gonna tell you which one. And I was like, why would you tell me that? And then I got like really paranoid about like which one it was, and I remembered like, wait, like they cleaned the elevators, right? And then he was like, nah. Apparently they don't clean the elevators, and I was like, what the fuck? I broke windows and shit, and at some point teachers didn't like us because we didn't like to go out into the fucking sun and heat at recess and instead played in class where there is AC. Bro. There would be people fighting at 8 a.m. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, just A little too much confidence? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A little too much confidence in telling me that you and your girlfriend fucked in one of the elevators that I have to use to get to class. Thanks, buddy. Oh, this one's kind of a little funny one. In middle school, there was this one guy that I liked, who I didn't know if he liked me back at the time, but he stopped showing up to school because he did homeschool part-time as well, and then eventually just transitioned to, like, homeschool. Well, my freshman year, I realized that he and I had the same geography class together. And then some girl that I met in there who turned out to be one of my best friends later on, she also started liking him. And at the same time, I started liking him too, and and I was like, oh no. And then we both started, like, having this little bickering between, like, what if he likes nobody? What if he likes one of us? What if he likes both, both of us? What's gonna happen here? And then we both just said, alright, we're gonna both give him a note, and we'll find out which one he says yes to. Later on, a few weeks later, at lunch, we give him our notes. We go back to our table, we just sit down, we're just, like, talking to each other, just like, this is stupid. He comes up to us, gives us back our notes, and just says, I don't date, and leaves, and we're like, huh? You cannot make this up. Was that technically rejection? Yes. Did I care? Not at all, because at the time, I was already dating somebody, so I didn't care too much. So, it didn't bother me then. Because it was like, I only liked him a little bit, but it was funny to think about, because, it was just the fact that we both had assumptions like, bro. I'm still on the elevator story? Oh my god. I like that guy's energy. Honestly, he was a fucking Chad if you think about it. Because this guy he's a fucking surfer dude. He, like, skater boy energy, like, fucking, literally first day of school, showed up black, like, with his hair dyed black, fucking wearing a tie, white shirt, checkered, like, black checkered Vans, black jeans. This dude was like an emo boy first day. And, when I tell you that this guy's natural look is blonde with shaggy hair, and it was like, guys, I'm gay. He knew what he wanted. Yeah, I think he knew what he wanted, and I think he could see right through me. I think he knew that I was kind of fruity. Oh, the message for review. Oh no, moderator, fucking. He's like, nah, remember bros before hoes. Yeah. Also, hello, Noelle. Sorry, fucking automod really just said bros before hoes was not allowed. I'm fixing that. And I shit you not, that said the fucking thing, it was just, I had to do /add permitted term, bros before hoes. That didn't exist before. That's kind of funny. Anyways, yeah, he fucking Chad energy. I hope he's doing okay now. Me when piss yo. I don't know about that one. Wait, that makes no sense. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know about that one. Anyways. Anamon hates me confirmed. I know, right? Hi, friend. Hello, friend. Tonight on a Friday night, I learned out that people don't clean the elevator. Here's the thing. I'm pretty sure they do now. There's no doubt in my mind that, you know, he was probably just lying to, like, disturb me in some way. You know, because they have janitors at that school, and it's a well-cleaned school. There's almost a guarantee that they clean the elevators at some point. It's not like there's, like, jizz stains, you know, in the elevators. Like, that doesn't... Look, I'm pretty sure they've cleaned it. They have to clean them now, exactly. So how do people like the icon and whatnot? Everybody tell Noelle what you think of the icon. Alright? Everybody give your thoughts and honest opinions. This is a threat. I don't like it. Alright, there's your first criticism. He doesn't like it. Nah, genuinely, I love it. Damn. Yeah. Noelle, sounds like a skill issue. Fantastic icon. There you go. Yep. Yeah, it's fucking adorable. Shout out to Apollo Knight, aka Noelle, aka Stinky. Also known as, Pain. Or Piss. My bad. They got the elevators pregnant. Oh no. Shit gotta roll again? Oh no. I can't believe they got the elevators pregnant. AKA Smelly, AKA Furry Boy. Yeah, that's me. This is big, okay? True. What do elevator babies look like? I don't want to know. It sounds like something you would throw into, like, fucking, what is it? The AI generator thing where you say, like, a few descriptive words and it generates an image. Doors. Wait. That would make sense. I don't know about doors, but... Stores moving upstairs, stairs, ladders, wait. In the meantime, lurking. Alright, have fun. Enjoy your lurk. Enjoy the lurkening, my friend. An escalator? That sounds like... Actually... Would it? Either doors or stairs? Maybe. I don't know how many people get the reference, but... Upsy the lifting friend got Prego Nate. Prego Nate. I kind of get that one, but... The rest I don't know. Escalator! Oh! Chat, wait. Wait, hold on. That gives me an idea. Soon, maybe I might schedule it with some friends, but... Thoughts on me and some friends get on Tabletop Simulator and we play Eels and Escalators. Chat, what are your thoughts on that? Because that sounds like a banger idea. I don't know why. As soon as you said escalators like that, it hit me like, wait. Like the fucking SpongeBob quote of Patrick screaming escalators. Yes. Okay, I will set that up because that would be so much fun. Oh, you did? Oh, right. Did you get Windows 10? Not yet. Soon. We're working on it. Eels? Dude. I can't wait to... I can't wait to play Eels and Escalators and only get Eels. No, because Tabletop Sim has, like, a lot of, like, legitimate games, and then they have fucking Eels and Escalators in the game, and it's, like, it's kind of funny, because some of these people mod these things. Here's a D&D podcast, and one of the artists has a sentient elevator named Upsy the Lifting Friend. Ah, I see. Is it, I want to say, is that Adventure Zone? Or am I thinking of a different, D&D podcast? Because there's a lot of them that I know exist. I just don't know which ones. So a lot of people, I've been told to listen to a lot of Adventure Zone, but there's so much I would need to catch up on if I want to be up to date. And then, of course, there's Critical Role, which I want to watch that at some point. It's just, it would, again, be a lot to catch up on. And then there's, like, a bunch of other D&D podcasts that I want to listen to and watch, and I'm just like, I don't have the time for this, because then, of course, then it would make me want to play, Dungeons and Dragons, which I want to find another party for, because that would be fun. Yeah, it's the Adventure Zone? Okay, I thought so. Because I know that's the most popular one, next to Critical Role. But, yeah. I miss doing D&D. Man, D&D was so much fun back then. I want to find, like, more friends to play with again, because I miss it. Taking my annual sip of Dr. Pepper so I stay hydrated. Just found an old photo of a friend doing the sheesh face. Oh no. I'd be so down to play D&D with you, Ayo. I don't know why, but I want to lay down on the escalator. It's around 2019 before that meme became famous. Oh wow. It's crazy. Hold on, I got a message. What is this? Oh, never mind. Something important. It's just Solar saying that they can't make it. But it's a shame. But, anyways. How long have I been live for? 2 hours? Damn. Anyways, balls. True. Chat, thoughts on me playing ball when I finally am able to play Overwatch and I just drink my problems away with every time I die. That sounds like a great idea, right? I just dropped the cap for this. Oops. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I think I'd probably just fucking lose it at that point, because I hate playing ball. Ball is not fun. I'm more of a diva player. And even then, I think I know friends that are better at ball than me. Seto, for instance. And even then, I get PTSD from fucking him stealing my play of the game. Which, actually, do I even have that clip? Hold on. I love Diva. Diva's so much fun. Hold on. And Orisa. Yeah, Orisa's fun, and it's because of her rework. Her rework has made it more fun to play her. Hold on, I'm checking something. It's somewhere here, I think. No, that's not it. Oh, these are all my puffer clips. Okay. Oh, you know what? It's on YouTube, technically. I'll just get the link from that really quick, or I'll pull up the video, but... Chat, there's a moment in my life where I basically got fucking... My play of the game fucking yoinked. Like, it's a story. It's a very sad story. Still Mercy best tank. Ayo. Mercy, oh man, battle Mercies are so obnoxious to some degree. No way, Smitty minus VOD just uploaded. That's poggers. Alright, cool. Anyways. Hold on, I'm trying to find the video. Right, content. Where is it? here it is. Alright, hold on. Alright, is this it? I think this is the part. Alright, here we go. Chat, pay attention. Wrong screen. That's not it. Oh, I'm not here. Wait. There I am. And now, if we just do... Where is... Wait. Where's the thing? Not that thing. Where is it? Wait. Alright, here we go. Chat. You want to see something? You want to see robbery at its finest? Let me show you. Robbery at its fucking finest.
Balanced.
It's not.
Also, please ignore my voice here. Holy shit, I didn't realize how fucking high-pitched I sounded back then already, just based off that screech. Which, yeah, that is me, by the way. Please ignore the mic quality. My headset was horrible back then, and I didn't have this microphone. Like, oh man, this is old school Val. Like, 2019 Val. It's cringe.
That's the best part.
Did I at least get playing the game? It's gonna be like Sims Corpse. I swear to God! It's me!
Are you serious?
Oh, because the Anna, look at the Anna. Whee!
Oh my God.
Damn it.
Poor Anna. Also,
Sorry,
also, poor Val. She thinks she finally gets to play the game, and then this happens. Robbed.
Why did you have to ruin her dreams?
Wait, what happened?
I stole her play of the game.
Oh. Is that a bad thing?
Yes.
Oh.
See,
No.
now she's crying.
You've emotionally destroyed her.
How can we...
I was not crying, by the way. I was in fucking tears laughing. But I was also in pain. It was so fucking... It was just so fucking dumb. Chat, never trust Pseudo Sorcerer in your life when you're playing Overwatch, okay? Just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's fine. Oh, wrong screen. Bad Val. I was only like 18 at the time. I just watched a guy get mugged live on camera. Damn, you still aren't that deep in a Minecrafter. Drama Iceberg? Oh, yeah, I didn't finish the video. I was watching it earlier, and then I got distracted. Yeah, please ignore all of my my recommended videos. Y'all, none of y'all saw that that Bride of Discord video that I have yet to watch, even though I kind of want to watch it. You know, none of you guys saw that, right? Right. Still Bab, yeah, thank you. Yeah, back then, I was still, my egg hadn't cracked yet. I didn't realize that I was gay or trans. I was just very much, like, existing. That was Val before being a droid fan. That was back in my era of me being in denial of being a droid fan. It was the good old days. Simpler times. Yeah, but I honestly have like a lot of highlights. Oh god, it started auto-playing for some reason. I'm gonna close that tab. I don't need that anymore. From my time being with like doing stuff with Seto and stuff like that, I have a lot of highlights from his own streams. Where it's just like us goofing around and stuff like that I saved. For instance, there's some times where I was in a voice chat while he was just streaming with like a bunch of other people, and some of the stuff that there's just a lot of funny stuff that's come out of those hangouts or those streams that I think I have the clips for if I find them, which I may. Let me see. I think I have them. One of the instances is one of my friends at the time had fallen out of their chair midstream, and knocked something over in the process. And it was very, very funny at the time. Like, I spat out my drink. I was laughing so much. Chat, we're gonna go down memory lane, okay? We're gonna go down memory lane and watch a bunch of clips from, places I used to hang out in. By that I mean we're just gonna find any funny clips I happen to have that were hilarious back then. Where is it? I have a bunch of, oh man, yeah, I have a bunch of clips from Sato's channel. Not the past. We're going into the deep like past of everything. Here it is. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Are you okay?
I don't think so, Apple. Are you okay? Should we be concerned?
Holy shit, my fucking laugh. Jesus Christ. Like, you can just hear me fucking dying. God, I hate my internet past. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Some of it is bittersweet, other times it's not so bittersweet. It's, like, kind of funny. I like reminiscing on some stuff here and there, but... Holy shit, this moment right here is fucking funny. Also, congrats on being trans, thank you. Yeah, a bunch of these clips were before I realized, that I was pretty gauge, so... It's why you're gonna hear a lot of, like, she, her, and a lot of my voice not sounding like it is now. Because I've tried to purposely make it sound more androgynous, which it doesn't always work out well because it's a little hard on my throat. And just my voice as a whole. But, I don't know, this is rude to ask, so I'm gonna ask in DMs. Okay. I was gonna say, you can ask it openly. I'm open to answering questions. You don't need to worry about it. I will take any questions publicly without having to have them DM to me. Because I want it to be educational. I don't mind, you know, fucking, words. Hold on. I don't mind, like, educating people on, like, anything. If they have, like, genuine questions. How does being gay and trans work? Okay, I'll answer this because it's a genuinely interesting one. So, for instance, before I realized I was trans, let's put it simply that I identified back then, without noticing, as you know, straight, quote-unquote straight cis woman. So, yeah, no, think about it like this. I like men. That basically it elaborates itself. I was straight, but then when I realized, like, oh, I'm just a dude, I'm just technically just a guy. Then I realized, like, huh, I have a strong preference for guys still, even now, even though I still also like girls, which, you know, I do like my women, but because I still have a preference for men, I'm still classified as, like, gay to a degree. So, you know, that I think that's how I would explain it. To the best of my abilities. But yeah, that's basically it. That's the answer. But okay, so Val, want to hear some news on the McNasty plush? I would love to, actually. I want to hear news on this McNasty plushie. And while we do so, let's find another clip here that we can laugh at. A bunch of puffer clips. Poggers. Also, when you identified as a guy and you still like men, you're also identified as gay. Yeah, basically. Because I realized that my preference for men still stayed the same. Because I've always been more of just like, yeah, I like dudes. I'm a person who likes guys. Wait, so Big Nasty plushie will also have frog in a hat plush. Excuse me. Frog in a hat plush. Wait. I got a DM. Hold on. I gotta see this. Ah! Oh my goodness, wait. Oh my god. Guys, Val's about to go bankrupt. You do not understand. the McNasty plushie is real. The One Piece. It's real. Oh, now that makes sense. Yeah. This is just a picture, I guess. They're stickers, I think. Yeah, it looks like they're stickers, which means I'm gonna have so much fun putting those stickers into my fucking sticker book. Hold on, I got other notifications on Twitter. Oh. Dude, the tweet of the fucking plushie is exploding for my notifications. It's just, wow. Even if it's not like a lot of notifications, I just got like a shit ton. There we go. Fucking close Twitter, back to this thing. Now let's go back to, where is, here it is. We got a bunch of clips here. I cannot show these two, but these are my friend in a very big malfunction on her end. But, actually one of these I can probably show. I think it's this one. Chat, you guys want to see my friend fucking die?
Alright, you guys ready?
Wait. Where the fuck? Alright.
Alright, you guys ready? You guys ready?
And yes, my friend is a VTuber.
I would just move my camera back. Alright, I'm gonna die on stream. Hold on. I'm killing the immersion. Wait, let me just, hang on, I got this. There's this toggle called die. Ready, guys? Blech. I'm dead now. I am dead. I am dead.
She fucking died, guys. That's literally the fucking clip. That's it. Nothing else happened. Nothing else happened. Look, if you were there, you were there. Alright, nothing else happened. We got... Hold on. I'm gonna load all of these clips, and then... We won't go through all of them, but I don't know, if anything, you know, catches your eye, just say it now. VTuber is dead, yep. I'm going back into my Warriors phase, and I don't know if it's cringe or fun. Honestly, embrace the cringe. That's what I say, embrace the cringe. I have a lot of clips just from, like, Seto alone, which... Here is the robbed clip, by the way. That's what I was trying to find earlier. Here, by the way, this was the play of the game that got fucking yoinked.
Oh, wash.
Wait, oh god. Bless the Sorcerer, what? Hold on. You want to see Bless the Sorcerer? Hold on. It was just Seto sneezing. Nothing else happened. Wait. Where is it? I think it's down here. Oh, wait, hold on. I just saw something. Chat, remember how I said earlier I miss playing D&D? Here's why. Here's my reasoning for that.
Yikes.
By the way, lower left is my character, which you can barely see, but I play D&D on stream with a few friends, and this was near the end of the campaign, and what happened is, essentially, we were getting ready to fight the final boss, and we got cornered, essentially, by a bunch of, bugbears and a few spiders. They were like giant spiders. It was great. I think of my Fredbear old name face is gone from this earth. Chat, if you were here for, like, the Heartcraft MC days, and you were not here, like, if you were here for Heartcraft MC all the way through Coco Valkyrie, all the way through to now, where I'm now Valion, fucking props to you for staying here for as long as you did. If you were here just for one of those phases, and then only heard about the Heartcraft MC days, then damn, you really missed out. Guys, Heartcraft MC is making a comeback next year. Not actually. Alright. Chat, pay attention, because this is why I miss D&D so much.
Yikes.
15.
Okay, Carrick, you dive out of the way as, like, this thick tendril of web shoots for your body, like, splats on the floor. Dana, you're not so not so dexterous, and this stuff like hits you straight across the torso and like binds your arms together, and you fall on the floor.
It appears I'm in a bit of a pickle. Could somebody help me here?
You could say she's in a little bit of a bind.
Carrick, fuck you! Please get me out of here! That's like the most in-character moment Dana has had.
Okay. Calm down.
And that's basically it. We were so fucking done with this. This was supposed to be a one-shot, and it turned into fucking 2 streams. That were both equally as long as the other. The first stream took us 10 hours, and we weren't even halfway done with the campaign. Chat, it took us 2 hours to ride a fucking ox in the campaign. It took us 2 hours to fucking try and get on the damn thing. It was so... You know, I wonder if I can find clips of this D&D stream. I know the first half of it is up on his channel too, I think. But it was... What a fucking time to be had. What the fuck is D&D? Dungeons and Dragons. Hold on. Because he would do these, you know, Dungeons and Dragons streams pretty, you know, frequently. But now he doesn't stream anymore because he's a fuck. That's basically it. Oh wait. This is a good one. Chat, behold.
Lifting him with such strength that...
Brief context. We were in another combat situation, and one of our party members was technically a gnome, or was small enough to be a gnome, and we had our archer, and basically, like, you know, our wood elf, basically. You can see all the rolls here at the bottom. It's probably hard to see, but they're there. What happened is that Carrick, which was my friend Sam, he had the smart idea of saying, I want to roll our fucking gnome like a bowling ball at the enemy and see what happens. And the first time it went really well, so he thought, I want to do this again. The second combat situation occurred. Then this happened.
Okay, the combination of you lifting him with such strength that it takes you by surprise. So by the time you're winding up to throw him, he's already kind of in the air, and you go sailing through the air, Gadzooks, and you just smash through the ceiling, and you're now like above them on the floor above.
Oh.
You're not really sure how you got there. You're about...
It's on the roof now.
You're about there on the floor above, and the floor, like, it's crumbling in places, and it's fallen through in various places, and, like, there's no ceiling above you. This place is derelict.
Go according to plan.
But you...
So yeah, he essentially just got thrown through the roof. It was... I forgot how funny this clip was. Because it was so stupid. Because honestly, we didn't think he was gonna do it a second time. We didn't think he was gonna say, yeah, we're gonna throw Gadzooks a second time in the campaign. We thought the first time was good enough. Well, he said, no, we're doing this a second time. It was so dumb. Oh man, and I still find that to be the funniest thing ever. Where's the other clips here? Hold on. We're not watching the Goblin Stuck one, because that's a little TOS. Yeah, by the way, there's some stuff in here that's like, it gets very... In that campaign, things just kind of got wild. Hold on, I'm trying to find... Oh, that's Steam. No, I don't want to open that. My friend is playing a game, apparently. 2 hours? I've made it 2 hours. Oh, no. Wait. That's what's funny. Hold on. Wait, you guys need to see this.
Okay. I know exactly what's gonna happen here.
Hold up. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Can't wait to down the whole party.
Oh no. Oh no.
Strength saving throw. Or would I?
Core stats.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, found.
So, as the title implies, I was doing an initiative roll, or not initiative. I was doing a stat roll for something. It didn't pan out well.
Oh no.
Mm,
Yep.
Okay.
it was it's
Do
nice
you wanna
knowing you.
do you wanna know something?
Yes.
You rolled a 2.
It
The-
rolled a 3 or something.
The wolf
2.
rolled. The wolf rolled a 1. So it leaps for you. You panic. You try to resist it, but you're like a leaf underneath it. It overestimates its strength and pushes both of you into the river, which carries you downstream.
And that's it. We both get carried downstream. We both fucking die. Oh man, I miss D&D so much. Now I really want to get back into it. Oh wait, here's the fucking Ox clips. Hold on. I gotta find part 1 of the Ox things, because it gets so dumb and repetitive. So both died from skill issue. Okay, we didn't actually die, but I got me and like my character and I got, or like my character and the wolf got carried downstream. So it was it was just so fucking dumb. All right, wait. Chat, you guys better be ready for a fucking like I don't know how long this is. I think it's like what, 4 parts? 5 parts? Ah shit. Wait. Here. Hold on. I think it's 5 or 6 parts, but we'll get through all of these first. I think it's most of them. Oh man, I miss playing D&D so much because all of these are so funny. All right, hold on. Where's part 1?
Great.
I sort of.
Hold on. I want to make sure that all of these
Does
are like.
anyone else want
Oh
to
god,
attempt...
shut the. My brother Christ, shut up. Hold on. Let me make sure all these clips are like not playing or anything. Because it's so dumb. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright. I know a little about D&D, but I didn't know it was called that in English. Yeah, so it's just called Dungeons and Dragons. I miss playing it so much. I want to play it again sometime. Last time I played was 2 years ago, and it was supposed to be a long-running campaign, but eventually I got like caught up with life, so I couldn't show up to all the sessions, and then eventually I asked if they could just write me out of the campaign, which they did, so. But I miss playing it. It's a lot of fun. Chat, here's the story about the ox, by the way, that took us forever to fucking tame.
Great.
I slow down and I sort of.
I'm going to bed. Good night. Have a fun time unlocking past memories. Good night, Born. Honestly, after this, maybe I might call it, because then I don't know. I might go get a late dinner, call it an early night, because it's only 9 o'clock, but I feel tired. So, I'll probably just hang out for the rest of the night, but, so I just wanted to stream, because I promised a birthday stream, so. But yeah, have a good night, Born.
Sort of like hop on top of the freaking cart.
Alright, I'm gonna need you to roll an animal handling check.
As well as the dexterity? No?
No dexterity, just the
Okay.
animal handling.
Okay, fair enough. Where is my... There it is. Let's...
Ah! The oxen... the oxen are mad. They're trying to shake you off, and you fall to the ground.
Okay, well, it's not exactly 9 p.m. It's like 9:10, so. But, like I said, daylight savings time, so we lost 1 hour, which meant that the clock basically went back an hour. It's so stupid. And it's left me really tired because of it. So I've lost like an hour of sleep.
I feel like a shitty ranger.
Here, I'll turn this down a little bit too. But...
I sort of get up and maybe that wasn't the best course of action.
Alright, well, there's part 1. That was Carrick trying to do it. 2 hours? I guess, well, maybe 2 hours. I don't know. It's like, I guess technically it would be 2 hours, hypothetically, but how it works is that, at like, so, the clock that went back an hour at like, 2 a.m., so, seeing the clock, you know, so you're 2 hours behind me now. It's 11 p.m. here. Yeah, okay, so, yeah, I don't know if at some point, like, I know a lot of other places either set, like, a daylight savings time at, like, different times of the year, so it eventually, you know, everybody's clock eventually goes back to something normal and quote-unquote standard, but I don't know for sure how that works in, like, other countries, but... And before it used to be 1 hour ahead of mine. Damn. It's crazy. Anyways.
Tame the beast.
Wild beast.
I say, why not?
Alright, so
Be
we got
my guest.
Zally on the reins. I'm gonna need you to make an animal handling check.
I'm also- oh god. Alright, I'm also gonna say it here now. All of us did animal handling checks and it didn't go out well for any of us. That's gonna be a pattern here.
Once again, she is sprawled on the ground, dusting dirt off of herself.
Who's next?
I stand up and I go, well, who's next? Not me, I guess.
I sort of motion my hands in the direction of the bird.
Alright, now I think part 3 is when I try and do it.
I offer to go. Alright. Miss Dana gets onto the oxen.
And immediately what did I fucking roll? I rolled a 1. I rolled a nat 1 during the fucking animal handling check. Before they could ask me to do like the roll, I just had it ready and just it was so stupid.
On the ground and the oxen. Oh, 2 natural 1s and a 4.
Yeah, we just were not having a good time with the oxen. Last one. Or second to last one.
Jesus Christ! Guys, there's just on the ground too, and you guys...
In short, everybody was on the ground except for our one party member, which I think it's this one. I think it's this clip.
Rest on your
Feel
shoulder.
free. Be my guest.
Okay,
Roll.
let's do that.
Wow, an actually acceptable stat.
Oh my god. Alright, well,
That's better. That's better.
They rolled a 7, by the way, which was better than all of us. I feel like I played D&D, I would die immediately. My RNG is ass. Oh man. I feel like... I don't know. Yeah, I feel like he would survive somehow. I don't know about me, though. My stats are so bad when it comes down to my character. It's so fucked up. But, yeah, in short, and in conclusion, our party member Cody had better luck with the oxen, and we managed to finally get it out of the way. After a long period of trying to fight it for like 30 minutes. It was a disaster. Oh man. Yeah, D&D is so much fun. I think that's enough memory lane though. Oh, except let's look at one more clip, guys. Let's look at a classic. Let's find something good here. Actually, wait, chat. You guys want to see a fucking good one? I did an Among Us stream 2 years ago, and I got fucking betrayed.
Yes.
Oh, what? The doors got locked! No! No! My fucking alibi! More context. Prior to that, somebody had, I think somebody found a body, and people kept saying it was me. And I said, no, it wasn't, because I was actually, you know, a crewmate. So what I did is that a lot of us said in a group, okay, let's all go to med bay and we can all confirm each other's alibis. Well, as I was getting ready to go to med bay with the entire group, somebody closed the door and I got locked in a cafeteria. And I think and if I remember correctly, somebody was in there with me too.
Okay,
So,
great. Now, okay.
Okay.
I swear to fucking.
So my friend Bulba actually had opened the door. Everybody else got locked into med bay, and it was just me and Bulba in the other room.
God.
And I had a bad feeling about it.
You. Okay.
See? We all do med bay, or we all confirm med bay.
One more task in electrical, so I'm gonna.
I depart from the group, which was my first mistake.
You're fucking eating my ass. I don't trust Flub. I feel like he's gonna kill me. No. No. Okay, we're good. We're good. No.
And that's it. I learned that. Man, never trust your friends in Among Us, because that was that was horrible. And I've had a lot of moments too where I got betrayed in Among Us that I didn't get the clips for, but that's one of them. Man, memory lane is crazy. Alright, back to the screen. Gasp, I know. I got betrayed in that instance. I thought I could trust him too, because I said that he was innocent at first, and then I realized, like, wait, this is too coincidental. It was very, very weird. I want to do, funnily enough, I want to do more Among Us, eventually. I just want to get, like, a big group together for it. I want to get a big, like, recording crew together for Among Us at some point. I just don't know who to get for it. And it might take some planning, but we'll see how that goes eventually, because that's on the plans so far, but quote unquote, or not quote unquote, soon TM though, I do have an Among Us video coming out. But you didn't hear that from me. That's just that's hashtag intel. Anyways. I've been live for 2.5 hours. I might call it because I'm tired. And I want to enjoy the rest of my drink, and maybe also potentially chat. I have an edible here and it's been staring me in the eye, and I am tempted to have it and just get completely fucked. I love to play, but talking is hard. I understand that. Honestly, it's like, if I had the time to play it, I'd probably get a group together soon to do it, but I've been so busy with, like, other things, because, I have editing, I have videos to plan, and I have a bunch of other shit to do, that I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. So I just haven't really been doing a whole lot of planning for, like, another Among Us session, but I want to do one eventually. So, that said, though, chat, I'm gonna do what I actually normally do, which is I'm gonna give you guys what Puffer doesn't do. I'm gonna give you guys what Puffer doesn't give you guys. Hold on, wait, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Alright, well, I think that's the cue. Alright, thank you guys for joining me for my belated birthday stream, which is really short. Outro, exactly. I wanted to do something more, but I just honestly didn't have the energy tonight, because daylight savings has got me fucked up. And it's just been a long week. So, with that said, please enjoy the rest of your evening, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. See ya. Wrong screen. There we go. Yo, Pokemon till 3 a.m.? Hell yeah. That's a great choice.